Miami, Oklahoma. Are you ready to meet the stars of the show? Make some noise. Your first truck in the lineup, leading it off. Chevy fans, this one's for you. From just up the road in Columbus, Kansas, make some noise for Alec White in Bad Decision. Neither rain, nor snow, nor sleet, nor hail shall keep this next truck from delivering wow moments. He's ready to send it for you fans. Give it up for Jordan Fisher in Airmail. This young man grew up watching his father become one of the top stars in monster trucks, and now he takes on Miami, Oklahoma for the first time. Fans, take your arms, put them straight out in front of you, and clap your hands together up and down. We call that the Gator Chomp. Let's see you do it, and get loud for 16-year-old Tripp Jones and Tailgator. It took over 10,000 pounds of building blocks to put this next truck together. Everything is awesome with superstar Daron Basl in BlockHead. Next, an absolute legend of monster trucks. With over 20 years in the business, he's driven some of the top names in the sport, including Gravedigger. Let's hear you roar for Jon Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. This next truck is always ready for battle. A second-generation driver all the way from Del Mar, Maryland, brought to you by the Metal Shop. Go wild for Disharoon in Shaker. Next up in this absolutely stacked lineup is the legendary Flying Dump Truck. The team is a former King of Miami winner. The driver is one of the top stars in the sport today. Let's hear it for David Olfert in Dirt Crew. Debuting this weekend, for one weekend only, a special design celebrating 20 years of monster truck event coverage and their 20th year covering the event right here in Miami, Oklahoma. It's the monsterblog.com where they know monster trucks. They've partnered with one of the superstars of monster trucks. From St. James, Missouri, fans, make some noise for the one-man highlight reel, Tim Jones in TMB20. Now, fans, it's time to introduce some of our royalty on hand this weekend. A former King of Miami in the beautiful square body Chevy out of Fortville, Indiana. Let's hear it for the one and only Jamey Garner in Overboard. Well, fans, you'd think that this next truck came from way down under, but it resides only a hop, skip, and a jump from the Miami Fairgrounds. A multi-time former King of Miami champion. Go crazy for your hometown hero, Devin Jones in Crush-A-Roo. Now, fans, it's time to take a walk on the wild side. Another former King of Miami and the reigning World Racing Champion of Monster Trucks. A certified superstar back on the Outlaw Nationals Tour. He was last night's Best Trick and Freestyle winner. Let's hear it for Zack Garner in Wildside. And finally, your reigning two-time King of Miami champion, going for an unprecedented 3 in a row. Another one of the top young stars in all of monster trucks. Fans, get loud for Jon Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Fans, one more time, let's make some noise for all the stars of Outlaw Nationals. It's come here, it's burned it down. And it came. It was being driven by Chris Darnell. Chris Darnell was a legend of motorsports and thrill shows. He holds speed records in the Shockwave jet truck of over 376 miles an hour. Well, a couple of years ago, during a bad accident at an air show, we unfortunately lost Chris. And when we lost Chris, we lost a member of our MAP Motorsports and Outlaw Nationals family. Here this weekend, Jamey Garner and the Overboard team are paying special tribute to the man, the myth, the legend that was Chris Darnell. And Jamey Garner is running a Shockwave monster truck tonight. Let's hear it for this incredible honor. Thank you, Jamey Garner, for remembering the great Chris Darnell. And Shockwave, for one night only, will be part of our lineup. truck right up against the dirt, walking it forward. Oh, look at this. Balancing back and forth, keeping it up on the front wheels. And now, into reverse. Miami makes some noise for Uproar. Attempt. What does Tim Jones in TME20 have in store? Fans, get your cameras ready. Watch this. 20 years of monster trucks coming at you. Spiking it. fans. 2, 1. Twisting the rear steering back and forth as he walks it on the nose. Fans, he's even got the steering wheel of the truck off and he's holding it up in the air. Zack Garner showing off in Miami. Look at this, in reverse, make some noise for Royal Side. Going back to center for another attempt. What's he going to do this time? us some incredible technical driving. Make some noise for Outside. Last question for you. King of Miami Battle, you came tonight, 5 points down. You just won the first competition of the night. That's going to close the gap. 2 more competitions left, but you are a big player to win this whole darn game this weekend.
You know, absolutely. Zimmer went out there, little Zim went out there, and he broke a transmission. I drew him first round of racing. I hope for the best of everybody to be the guy fair and square on the track. They have that truck 100% when we pulled it out mine here in a minute. Because I want to beat him. If I beat him, I want to beat him at 100%. And I know Rick Rash should get that truck back together. So I'm going to tell you one thing. There's going to be one hell of a race when we race.
All right, now, Tim, last question for you. One of the things we like to do on Outlaw Nationals, we like to give away the trophy at the end of the night in the autograph session. Now, you're running the TMFJ body. You don't have merch for that. Normally, you drive Tailgator. So I bet you're going to be looking for some Tailgator fans to give that trophy away to at autographs later tonight.
Absolutely. You know, you guys support and drive us to do what we do. Every one of you is coming out here and spend your own hard-earned money to support us. And when you buy our merch, and I see all the little kids playing with my toy truck, you know, that was a dream of mine. I got my own toy truck. I mean, most people don't get to have that. And when I see kids playing with that, that's what we look for, because that's what helps put these trucks back together and get us to the next show. Those shirts, those pennants, those toys, the best dressed fan tonight of a Tailgator is going to get this trophy.
Fans, let's hear it for your best trick competition winner, the one and only Tim Jones. Close race, but your winner is Dark Blue. Okay, we got the ruling. Official game. tribute truck to the late great Steve Darnell. Shockwave is going to the final. Oh no, more problems. Close race, but it is Uproar taking the win. Jon Zimmer Sr. makes some noise. Jamey jumped in here real fast. Well, these guys are having fun tonight. We're bringing in the win here, Jon Zimmer. That is awesome. You have so many career highlights. You've got so many things. But one of the special places out there is Miami, Oklahoma. When you can come here and you come out on top on a 12-truck field, you got to be feeling good right now. Yeah, there's no doubt. Like Jamey said, he's like, as soon as he's in front of you, I can definitely drive around the side. I can hit that beautiful body, which is so cool to see out here in Miami. Like you said, I started coming about 2008. Found out everyone truck knows my family. We love coming here. And I'm telling you, super hard at the show. Every one of us love. For me, man, it's about fans. So that was all for you fans. Whether it's running up on his truck, he was in the final. He's an awesome guy who loves running you fans. And I got trying to buy. So this gets it right here in Miami. All right, now, John, what we're going to do tonight? Dirt Crew, David Olfert. Walks it down the bus step. Walking it out on two wheels, Dirt Crew. Parking it in front of you. One of the wildest moments of the night. Fans, he's building it up for you. The drama building. What is Tim Jones gonna do to try to be the king of Miami? Going way down to the end of the track to line it up. Time starts with his first jump. Here comes TMB20. Check it out, TMB20 going on the bar of the horse. riding out wild slap wheelies all the way down the track. Jim Jones absolutely going off. Almost saves it, but it's upside down. Fans, let's hear it.
All right, we're getting ready to turn that truck back over, and then as soon as we're clear, we're going to continue on with...
So they are definitely having some motor. Ryan Disharoon. Fans, if you're ready to see something wild, make some noise. Problems for Ryan. The Shockwave truck is only 5 points down. 5 points out of the lead. In Miami, can Jamey Garner take the Shockwave truck to the King of Miami once again? We're gonna find out. And he saves it, brings it back down on all fours. front of your hometown fans, let's hear it for Devin Jones, Crush-A-Roo. Fans, wild side. All right, fans, listen to this. Terminal velocity is out. Jon Zimmer Sr. said, Junior, take the wheel. Zimmer Jr.
Before I ran, I had to watch every one of them, so they were all doing awesome stuff, but man, I knew I could go big air. Last night we was getting the big air too, but man, I sat there and let her rip tonight. It's all the fans. We love coming here with it don't matter what truck we have, Barbarian, road race, it don't matter. You Miami fans are awesome.
Devin, this is huge. Congratulations. Always great to do it in front of the hometown fans. But also, you're going to be giving away your freestyle win plaque at Autographs. I know you're going to be looking for a fan with some Crush-A-Roo merchandise.
Man, definitely. You guys, last year was the first year we did the Crush-A-Roo. You guys sit there and come out in force. And I mean, the biggest, the loudest Crush-A-Roo fans going to get this freestyle trophy.
All right, one more time, fans. Your freestyle winner tonight, Devin Jones, Crush-A-Roo, the hometown hero.
Two-year hiatus, but you know what? We came back. We had a lot more fun this year. I cannot thank everyone over there for working against Car Wash. You saw the flag, but you know what? I cannot thank them enough. They gave us a shop to work twice this year, but you know what? Everyone there is awesome. I cannot thank you Miami fans enough for coming out each and every single year, spending your hard-earned money, just come hang out with us. But you know what? I wouldn't change it for the world.
Well, Zack, now the question. Will we see you back here next year to defend your title?
Well, you know what? Someone's got to defend it, and we're going to be back. So, you know what that means? We'll see you guys next year!
Keep it on, once again.